Hey guys, OGalbina here, but you guys are GBU Week 4 battle against Star and his Monsters United. Our logos are flipped for some reason because John sucks. I'm just kidding. John made these like last minute because I don't have Teambuilder graphics still, so I'm kind of the one that sucks. Thank you to him for that. But we're going to go over our team really quick, what we're bringing, why we're bringing it, so you have the background knowledge and context going into the battle. If you do want to jump ahead to the battle, there's a timestamp on the screen over there on when that begins and in the description below. Drop a like if you enjoy the video. Sub if you're new. We're on our way to 3,000 subs, and if you drop a sub today, puts us that much closer to the goal by the end of the year, and I would really appreciate it personally. And yeah, that being said, let's jump into it. Like I said, the logos are flip-flopped, so our team is actually right below us. There's going to be Iron Bundle, Terra Dark and Fairy Okidoki, Crocodile, Thundurus Incarnate, Diancie, Bronzong, Volcarona, Gudra, Abomasnow, Alola Mola, and Miss Maggie, as well. Star's team is over that way. I keep messing up. And it consists of Iron Valiant, Walking Wake, Goldango, Gliscor, Terra Ghost, and Fairy. What's dude fella's name? Ceruledge, Torkoal, Slowbro, Mandibus, and Shiftry. I actually think Star's team is insane. It's ridiculously good since he made the drops for the shitty Pokemon when he drafted Slugma. It's like the haha funny I drafted Slugma. Since he dropped that and got Sun, I think his team's like absolutely incredible, and it's probably one of my worst matchups of the season. I had to play both weathers back-to-back, both relevant weathers back-to-back, and I think my Sun matchup is worse, particularly because of that Walking Wake. Walking Wake absolutely demolishes me. There's not much I can do about it. I think if you just bring Specs, he clicks knock off one time on my switch in, which is going to be Aloe, spoilers, and then I lose something every time it comes in. It just happens that way. I don't switch into the water move in the Sun if it's Specs. So I definitely think that Sun is going to come in that regard. Valiant is always going to be an issue, especially because, spoilers, I'm not bringing Bronzong this week. So it makes it extra scary against our team. Goldango and Ceruledge are probably the next biggest threats. And then there's good defensive teasers in the back like Gliscor, Slowbro, Torkoal make up a solid defensive core against me, as well as Mandibuzz can be annoying depending on, you know, what set it is and things like that. I don't think it's going to come, but it still isn't bad, right? I don't expect Shiftry. It's the one I really don't expect. Not that it's bad, but I feel like everything else is just way better, I guess is the way of putting it. But especially when it comes to Sun abusing. But that being said, let's jump into our first mon, which is going to be Volcarona. We're rocking out with not a Quiver Dance set this week. We're just Fire Dance, U-Turn, Bug Buzz, and Morning Sun. 128 HP, 164 special attack, and 216 speed with Timid Nature. Pokemon's very solid here. It soft checks a lot of his offense, actually, which is weird. It checks things like non-Ancient Power Torkoal or non-like Stone Edge if that comes, but I think he might have it if that is the case. But it checks Valiant, especially if Sun's up. We absolutely eat up any type of liquidation. I believe we live any non-boosting liquidation from full as well with our HP investment. We check non-Power Gem, Goldangos, and we switch in unless they click Power Gem. And honestly, it's a great momentum grabber because the greatest switch into this thing on this team is going to be something like Ceruledge. With Flash Fire and its Ghost typing, it kind of walls our dual stabs. And we can't really ever Quiver Dance up and beat it because we're not Terrafolk. But we can grab momentum, get a U-turn, then I don't have to switch into Ceruledge, which is the biggest thing, and I can get into my other offense, which does really well here. And we have the aforementioned Aloe. This is pretty simple. We're Scald, Flip Turn, Player of Mirror Coat. This is going to be our main check to something like the Walking Wake. It checks Special Valiant really well, actually. And it even checks Goldango really well. Unless it's a sub Goldango, which is really bad for me. So I have to be careful, because it definitely could be. Unless it is sub Goldango, my Aloe just like absolutely stuffs it and Mirror Coats it down. It's just a big nuisance. Can Scald Burn, then Flip Turn, and get into my other offense, which is really good. It's a good pivot in general. It pivots into things like Gliscor, Slowbro, Torkoal really, really well. But the issue is with Gliscor and Mandibuzz in particular, I can't get knocked off. I don't want to get knocked off. I'm probably going to get knocked off by the Wake, but there's not much I can do to avoid that because it's my switch in. But the other Pokemon, I do not want to get knocked off. So that is the most important thing to realize and recognize with that set. Next up, we have Thundurus rocking out with Heavy Duty Boots, Prankster as its ability, Thunderbolt, Weather Ball, Nasty Plot, and Thunder Wave. We got 56 HP, 212 special attack, and 240 speed with a Timid Nature. This Pokemon goes insane. I mean, it does really, really well. Spoilers, we have two forms of Hail in the back with both our Abomasnow and another Pokemon, which we'll talk about here soon. But that plus Weather Ball is going to hit the only switch into this Pokemon on his team, Gliscor. Other than that, we nuke through things at +2. There's also Shiftry, but Weather Ball also hits that. Even Fire Weather Ball, if the Torkoal comes, is going to hit Gliscor very hard at +2, and it's going to blow up the Shiftry. Everything else gets dropped by a Thunderbolt, which is really cool. And if it's not like a Stone Edge Gliscor, it actually can't really touch me. There are some Gliscor variants that are just going to get bullied by me, and even lose to regular Weather Ball if I get it to +6, right? If they can't actually touch me. Now, it'll probably have some kind of Toxic or some kind of knockoff or something like that to where that won't happen, but you never know, right? You never know. But it definitely does really well. I had Thunderwave in my last move because I didn't really need anything else. And getting a last-ditch Thunderwave off on something like Walking Wake or the Valiant could be game-changing, depending on what's left and how the game is going. Then we have the aforementioned Abomasnow. We are Heavy Duty Boots, Snow Warning as our ability, Blizzard, Earth Power, Aurora Veil, and Leaf Storm. We're very offensive in this game. It doesn't particularly check anything great, right? Walking Wake blows me up with Flamethrower. Valiant blows me up with any special attack and blows me up with most close combats. The Goldango blows me up. Torkoal blows me up. Cerulege blows me up. But the things that I naturally take a hit from, I do with just max HP. And on top of that, Blizzard, Leaf Storm, Earth Power is actually very strong in this matchup. There's not great switches to Earth Power. Everything that switches in on Blizzard basically gets nuked by a modest Earth Power. So I actually really like this thing offensively in this game. And we have the Last Ditch Veil to get a Veil if we need to keep the rest of our team healthy. But really, it's kind of here to reset weather, and it's a great Revenger Torkoal after it takes, like, really any chip at all. Modest Earth Power does a lot to Torkoal. It does not appreciate the move. Come in on things like Slowbro and click a button. It's just a really cool Pokemon, and again, I really like the aspect of it just resetting the weather, so that Sun isn't up forever, which is really, really bad for me, obviously. And it's a Gliscor Breaker, and Gliscor Breakers are always good to have. There's my second Hail Setter. We have Snowscape Iron Bundle. Freeze Dry, Hydro Pump, Flip Turn, and Snowscape. 24 HP, 4 defense, max special attack, and 228 speed with a modest nature. Now, Bundle doesn't have the best offensive matchup. Honestly, with the Sun, blocking my Hydro Pumps from doing like any damage, but also especially Spinef Goldango. Even if Sun is not up, it eats me alive. But again, a lot like Volk, I can grab a U-turn on the Goldango and get into something else that really beats it down. And again, with the momentum core of Volcarona, Iron Bundle, I actually think my matchup is pretty darn solid with that. So I'm definitely really excited to see Bundle pop off. We have Snowscape, again, to reset the weather if we need to, get into our Thundurus, and start going crazy, which is obviously really, really nice. I definitely think this is a really solid Pokemon in the matchup. Outside of the Goldango, if we could chip down the Goldango or get rid of it too, it's not like Bundle doesn't go crazy. It's also a Pokemon that outspeeds Wake, unless it's a speed boosting or scarf set, or like speed boosting in the Sun or a scarf set, then we should outspeed it, and it gives me an immediate Revenger to it, and that's also very, very important. So yeah, definitely a solid Pokemon here. Then lastly, we have Crocodile. We're pretty offensive set. We're Weakness Policy with Knockoff, Earthquake, Aqua Tail, and Stone Edge. We're just 4 attacks. I kind of wish, I don't kind of wish. I really contemplate going Stealth Rock or Stone Edge because I think the Rock chip in this game would be incredible, but I like the Stone Edge from Mandibuzz because it kind of stonewalls us otherwise. But this set is looking to take advantage of some of the passive things on his team, whether it be not as likely Body Press Torkoal, but as well as something like a U-turn Gliscor, a Surfing Slowbro, a U-turning Mandibuzz. When we get it to +2, there's not great switch-ins to me on this team, and I didn't really need another item. I thought about maybe going the Chople Berry or a Kebia Berry or something, or not Kebia. What's the Fairy Berry? Going Fairy Berry, which isn't Kebia. It's the opposite of that. But Roselli Berry, there you go. But I think this Pokemon is really strong. It spreads knockoffs, which I think is very, very big. There's not great switch-ins to that. And something like Gliscor isn't going to be able to immediately threaten me. I like the Intim Pivot. It pivots into something like the Cerulege decently well, throws off big attacks, and at -1, Cerulege typically doesn't kill me even with a Terra Fairy Terra Blast, so I should be able to just Earthquake that dude and blow him up at +2 and really pressure his team a ton. So I'm definitely big on Crocodile here. But yeah, that is going to be the team this week. Let's jump right into the battle. Alrighty guys, here we are with the battle. We are connected with Star. I know he has Terra Ghost Cerulege. He does not have the Sun, which makes the Walking Wake not as scary. Interesting. We also have Goldango, which makes sense. Into a team like mine. We got Slowbro. We got an Iron Valiant. We got Gliscor. No Mandibuzz is also really nice for me. No Mandibuzz is really, really nice for me. My Hail is going to be really nice. My Thundurus looks incredible with the Hail up with Weather Ball. And I have 2 modes of setting it up, which is really nice. I'm going to lead off with my Crocodile, just because it leads ball into both Goldango and the Gliscor, which I think is big. So, yeah, good luck, have fun, Star. Hopefully we can grab a dub here, though. I want to keep the ball rolling. All that fun stuff. We will see, though. We will see. This is definitely a rough matchup. We know he's Terra Ghost Cerulege, too, which is another good thing to note. My Crook does check it. But I think my best bet is going to be beating it offensively, to be completely honest. We'll see. Professor Todd. It's going to be big Wake Skis. into him. This is a potential knock coming out. Dude, that thing is so big. But there's also, again, there's no, what do you call it? On this thing. There's no, sun. So, like, the Specs boost, like, it won't 2-hit KO me with the Specs Draco ever, unless it knocks off and then Specs Dracos me, but if it's not Specs, then he still never 2-hit KOs me. He can't get that boost from the Proto, which is, like, big. So, we'll see. We're gonna go out into the Aloe. Unfortunately, this is my best check. Knock makes sense here. Just flip turns. Okay, that's fine. Does nothing. We know he's flip turn. Which makes sense. I think he should just be flip turn, water move, Draco. Maybe knock off. But honestly, grabbing that momentum is nice for him too. He also doesn't deal with this particularly well. If Ceruledge comes out, I'm going to hard out. I don't want a weakness policy proc. That's really bad, actually. Anything else comes out, though, I'm pretty comfortable here. I think I'll Scald into the Gliscor to beta burn on it. I will flip turn out on Goldango. Professor Ivy. What's this? Yeah, I'm gonna Scald on this thing. Oh, no, he gets his Toxicroak right away. So that makes sense. I am gonna flip turn. I know that I can lose my AV by doing this, but honestly, it's fine. I have boots and, like, everything, so I'm not super worried about hazards, to be completely honest. What are my hazards weak mods? It's Crook. Aloe has regen. Yeah, and then 4 boots users. So I'd rather them not take a knockoff, if anything. You know? So. Gonna go ahead and flip turn out, though. He's gonna U-turn, so we know he's U-turn, Poison Orb. Makes sense. Or Toxic Orb. Now, the only bad thing would be Ceruledge, right? Coming in and getting weakness policy. Let's see. Ceruledge, Sword Stance. If it gets up to +1, because I flip turn out and then go into my Crocodile. Not Iron Bundle. Crocodile. Okay. I think what I want to do is I think I want to go Bundle. Immediately. I think he should Scout for Scarf, but I don't know if I want to risk that. I think I am going to make the double out into Aloe. I'm pretty comfortable with that, actually. We're going to switch out first. I want to see if you Scarf, basically. Let's see. You're going to see him withdraw. So we know he's not Scarf. Not Scarf. What-a-do-do-do-do-do. We'll get a nice flip turn off here. Nice little flip turn off here. AV Bro is the switch in? Interesting, not Goldango. So that makes me think his Goldango isn't Spadef, because like Spadef Goldango super eats Bundle alive. Like super eats Bundle alive. So, it means he's not that. Let's see. We will see. I'm just gonna get a flip turn off here. There's not much this thing can do to me. He's gonna withdraw. Professor Lant. Booster? Okay, booster. Attack. I want to see Bundle into Iron Valiant. I saw he use booster attack. Hydro Pump kills. I think I'm gonna go Bundle. Bundle has the least amount of switch-ins on his team, right? I know I love Vacuum Wave from full, especially if he's booster attack, right? He's not specially attack invested. I saw the booster attack. I'm gonna Hydro. I wish I could freeze dry. If I was Specs, I could. So I'm just gonna click the Hydro. If he misses, it's because he's a fraud and he's terrible. But if I'm gonna use the Pokemon, I need to use it how it's supposed to be used, you know? He's booster attack. I don't know if he meant to be. He no longer has an item. So I'm gonna take the item off. Professor Brody. It's a very interesting switching, right? That's definitely Assault Vest, by the way. I think I am gonna bluff Choice for now. And I think what I want to do is I think I'm going to go Aloe to get the flip turn off. But I also just kind of want to go hard into Crook because it also covers like a weird Thunder Wave or like a weird... Yeah, I'm just going to go hard Crook. If I pop the weakness Pizzy right here, I get a KO. Right? Like I just get a KO. And there's not much he can do about it. I know I eat from it too. I don't think a water move comes out here anyways. He's gonna Future Sight. Yeah, I'm fine with that. It's free knockoff. I'm just gonna knock. There's Ivy. So he gets the Poison Heal Pock. Just gonna click Aqua Tail. I am faster. Spikes go up, but that's fine. Like I said, there's like only one mod on my team that really gives a shit about spikes. No Future Sight. I'm just gonna Aqua Tail again. Again, he doesn't have good switches to this. Girl Score doesn't have Roost anymore, so like he doesn't beat me 1v1. So like this is good. He's gonna withdraw. What's the Aqua Tail pivot? Okay, this is good damage. I'll take that. Now, I do think that his mid-ground play, as dumb as it sounds, I think that his mid-ground play is to go for Liquidation, right? Let's see. Into Aloe. After a Spike. I think that his mid-ground is to go for that. So I am going to go into the Aloe. I think that he's going to Liquidation on my Volk switch. He could close combat, but that just seems crazy, bro. That seems crazy. I think he's gonna Liquidation. Yep. Let's go, Owen. I have to go! And then I'm just gonna flip turn. Gain a little bit of momentum, skis. Ooh. He doesn't kill me with a CC. And if he's -1... I'm pretty sure he's in range of a flip turn after, from my bundle. From my bundle! Dude, and my Crook looks crazy here. He does just click it, that's fine. Give me a crit! Let's see it! Wow! No crit. No, he has to be, like, booster attack, right? Which means he's gonna need, like, a shit ton. Let's see. Vacuum Wave into a bundle. It only does like 50, so he doesn't even kill me with a crit. So I always just go bundle, and he's -1 defense, so I can just flip turn. It covers the Goldie Dango coming in. He sees that I'm boots now. But, like, that's fine. I know that he's not Scarf or anything. Okay, yeah. We're gonna get the switch out. It's really wild that he keeps going into this, right? If he's not -1 defense, does my Crocodile kill him? It doesn't. Which is a little unfortunate. I'm trying to think of what my best positioning is. Is it better to go into... I think a bomb still lets in too much right now. I don't think he should let this thing get knocked off. There's no item. Part of me wants to Earthquake, dude. I have an Earthquake. I live a Surf if he stays in for some reason. I want an Earthquake on the Valiant sack. I want an Earthquake on the Valiant sack. If he stays in Surfs me, I can knock after, and that will kill Valiant, because I'll be at +2 at that point. So, that's what we'll do. He's gonna withdraw. I think he's gonna sack Valiant. Yeah. Okay, cool. So I'm glad I EQ'd. Because Knock didn't kill from there. So we knock out the Valiant. Big, huge! Out comes this fella. I don't fuck with this fella. I think I am gonna make the Abomasnow pivot and then go through Aloe. I'll be able to calc and see how much this thing is doing too. I know he's not Scarf, right? So he knocked there. I really think he's choiced. I think I'm gonna Veil. I think he's choiced. I really do. I really think he's choiced. So we're gonna go ahead and Veil. Beach Flamethrower. Book. Oh, he's not choiced, but he doesn't have Flamethrower. I mean... Draco, other move makes sense. He's gonna flip turn. I know he's not choice. No choice. No choice, no booster. He's knock off flip turn. I really wonder what he is. He's gonna probably go through Ceruledge Ledge. I got a little bit of Veil. Which means I can go through Crook. Intim dude fella. Put myself in a pretty okay spot. Goldango, same thing. Gonna go out into Crook because, like, with Light Screen or Reflect Up, I live any hit from both of those guys, even if they predict me, and go for, like, CC, whatever it is. Okay. Gonna leave Storm. Super AV. Holy shit. Slowbro. And now I'm gonna make the pivot through Crook. I know his thing's AV. Oh my god, dude. Max put F AV. I think that his best pivot into this thing, too, is gonna be Cerule Edge Goldango. Right? Like, those are definitely his best pivots through this thing. Like, by far his best pivots through this thing. I just figured he would want to take the more offensive approach. Of going, like, Cerule Edge, forcing pressure. So we get out through Crook. I kind of want him to attack me. Because he doesn't do any damage with the screen up, you know? But, like, whatever works, you know? And Tim. He's gonna withdraw. Professor Cheese! I'm just gonna knock. Dude, this music's such a banger. That's one thing about Scarlet and Violet I feel like people sleep on. The music is so good in this game. I love the Scarlet and Violet music. I don't even remember what theme I got on right now. I just know I got one of them. Alright, Professor Cheese comes out. We'll be able to see if this is Scarf too. I live in a hit from Goldango. Under a screen. Let's go withdraw. Professor Ivy. No, I didn't. It's gonna Aqua Tail. He has Protect. So he's like, Spikes, Protect, and Mono Earthquake? Hey, yo, buddy, he's walled! My Veil Wake wears off. The unfortunate thing is I'm gonna have my thing procced. I thought he'd be faster in Gliscor than my my Crook personally, so like it sucks underspeeding this thing, or like overspeeding this thing, because now I'm gonna have my weakness policy procced, but I don't have a great pivot into it. So I'm just gonna click the button, maybe get a crit. I didn't. Oh, did he crit me? He got one. Alright then. That sucks. Because I still have another switch in otherwise. This Pokemon cooked him. Yeah, I actually died with Spike now. So, that's tough. I just gotta sack this to whatever comes in. Maybe he'll miss. I don't know. It's pretty unfortunate. I would have been able to save this, but what can you do? We're just gonna knock. I mean, I die here. Just gonna flip turn. Game momentum. Yeah, that was a sick crit, dude. You killed it there. Great play. Pokemon at its finest. And he kills me there. He's Protect. U-turn. That's all I've seen on the Gliscor, but it's super low. It's also fodder for my Torn, which is great. We're gonna go into Volt. I'm just gonna click U-turn. He should be Flash Fire on his dude fella, but we'll see. We're just gonna U-turn. Shouldn't stand. This is gonna be Cerule Edge. Especially if you're Terra Ghost, like, you should for sure not be weak armor here. He's not. Let's go. I'm just gonna Hydro here. I can Hydro into Freeze Dry on the Slowbro, I think. I wish I had Hazards here. I think that's like the crux to this team is I have no Hazards pressure, and like his team got cooked by any kind of Hazards pressure. But it's all good. There's no more Light Screen Reflects, I need to take that off. He's gonna Terra. If he wants to CC here, I'm kind of okay with that trade. Actually, am I? I kind of lose Wake. I mean, I know my Thundy's faster. I do hit a pop. Let's fucking go, baby! Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. I'll take it. Hold on, one more. Let's go. Okay, so no more True Edge, which is really bad for him. Probably the biggest offensive threat to my team. He got no damage off on me. Close combat, I think, could kill, potentially. Ho ho hee hee hee. And I am just going to... Slowbro. Let's see, like, a Psychic. He doesn't have any moves to, like, actually hit me, so I actually feel very comfortable freeze-drying into it killing from here. Freeze. Haha! Get a better check! Do I want to freeze dry here? I feel like I'm okay with the damage on Goldango. I'll be able to see, like, what he is. Freeze! I live. Boom, baby! Okay, flip turn. To Slowbro. It kills. On flip turn. I know he's not Helmet. Let's go. Okay. So also from here, my, what do you call it, looks really good. Something I could do is I can go Aloe to get some regen back, which I kind of like. I'm going to do that. Because I know this Wake isn't choice. And I kind of like getting the health back for my regen skis. Because I also checked Goldango. This is like a sub variant, if he's a sub variant. And I'm not super worried. So we'll see. There's not much he can do to me, too, with the Goldango on my Volk. I mean, I guess he can Power Gem me. I kind of have to Fiery Dance it whenever it comes in. So that's kind of bad. Professor Cheese. Just gonna flip turn. I should have probably clicked... What do you call it? Mirror Coat? Would have been nice, but not the biggest deal in the world. Shadow Ball Ski! Volk, I actually want to see Goldango. He has Power Gems to kill me. Yes. Yes. So that's kind of bad. But he's also in range of Fiery Dance now. Always leftovers. Okay, so that's good. 2-note. I'm just gonna Fiery Dance. He can also sack Gliscor here. Very big possibility. It's also unrecoverable on the Wake. I feel like he's going to sack the Gliscor, though. Oh, no, he didn't. Or SpaghettiOs. So I think I'm going to do... I'm going to go big Obama Snow. And I think it's just Earth Power. I can also just Blizzard. No! I could just Blizzard, right? Or I could just Earth Power. I feel like Earth Power is better, because if, like, the Gliscor comes in, then oh well. So just kill me there. But wait. I can go into my Thundy. I can set up. Just two. Yeah, I get set up. What's that -2? Yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna nasty plot. Let's go! He's probably gonna go score. I mean, and even if he saves this, right, and he, like, protects here, I don't think it matters. Because I do a decent amount. Don't terrible. So the other ball, knock that out. Well, Dango can die if he's offensive, and he doesn't kill me with anything. So, like, I think it's fine. And then Wake. Plus 2 Thunderbolt kills from there. So yeah, I think I win. I think Thundy sweeps. I think Thundurus sweeps. Yeah, depending on the Gold Dingo set, he dies here. I just Thunderbolt though. Super Spadaf. But I don't think it matters, because now he dies to the next one. So stopped. But that's fine. I think this seals it though. I'm pretty sure Bundle wins even if the Wake comes in. And he can't Agility with the Wake, but he's not going to be Agility on the set that he has. He's flip turn knockoff Draco from what I've seen. So down it goes. Do. And then, yeah, we should be good. So we will see. We're just going to Thunderbolt. It should kill pretty much every Walking Wake. If it doesn't, then we have Bundle. But I'm pretty sure this gives us the win. Let's go, Big Thundy! Let's go! I'm glad that the Weather Ball, like, just clicked, because now I have a thumbnail. And a win, which are both good things. GG Star. I mean, the crit blew. But I actually ended up never sending out Bundle again. So I think I got the chip I needed, with that pump, you know? So we take those. But obviously the gameplay is different, though. So, you know, you never know. I definitely didn't, like, auto-win off of that crit, but I didn't, like, auto-lose. I don't know. Like, I don't think if I stayed and I didn't get the crit, I lost the game. I guess is my way of, you know, just seeing that end game. But yeah, GG Star. Go check out the description below. Drop a like if you enjoyed. Sub if you are new. I'd really appreciate it. And we move on to, what, 3-1? Nice little win streak going, which is sick. But yeah, thanks, guys. Later.